Show me where to hide. Now I'm gonna make you mine. And now I'm gonna make you mine. And now I'm gonna make you mine.
Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. It's officially winning time in the NFL. In today's wildcard matchup, victory is the only option for these two teams. It's the Panthers going up against the Vikings. Now let's get you out to Bank of America Stadium for this matchup.
The playoffs have arrived, and that means it's wild card weekend in the NFL here on EA Sports.
Hello, friends. Jim Nance, Phil Simms. Welcome to wild card weekend. The playoffs are upon us, partner, all season long, building up to this week.
Man, you know, just think back to these players. We talked to them, Jim, and the coaches, to think back to training camp, and you have all those wonderful thoughts. The season's going to fall our way. We're going to get it done. Well, it happened. So here you are in this game today, this wild card game, and you play again next week. That's the big question.
Blair Walsh in position now to get this game started with the opening kickoff. The Panthers are back deep, waiting to return the kick. Stewart lined up in the backfield. Stewart's going to take the handoff now. That's a nice, powerful statement as they establish the run at the beginning of this game.
Yeah, Jim, you're right. I'm going to give the offense a little credit here, but, you know, somewhere, I don't know, maybe the defense is going to have to put some weights in their pockets. You got to hang in there and make the tackle.
That'll be 2nd and 4 after the running play. The Panthers are at the line of scrimmage and loading up that line with an extra tight end. And this is dropped.
Well, sometimes when you have a talented receiver, you just got to put up with plays like that. He might drop a few, but when he does catch it, it can make a big play.
After the incompletion, 3rd and 4 coming up. Stewart lined up as the single back. Jonathan Stewart with the football. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down.
Well, I know it was a short run that time by the offense, but it's what it's going to do for you long term. Keep running that football. Try to wear the defense down.
The Panthers have to punt the football. This will bounce into the end zone for a touchback, and the ball will come out to the 20. The offense is led by one of the most dynamic quarterbacks in the NFL, Teddy Bridgewater out of Louisville. The Panthers offense is on the field, hoping to erase the memory of their last drive, which was completely unproductive, a quick 3 and out.
Yeah, it was. I don't know if they can erase this defense. This defense.
Intercepted!
You got
The Panthers were moving the football the last time they had it, only to give the football away on the pick. Let's see how they do it this time.
Yeah, you know, that's a tough situation for the offense. You get a little confidence and you're moving the football, and then the turnover just changes everything. So you got to find a way to get your confidence going again.
That leads us to second down.
Let's go. Fred, 38. Fred, 38.
Stewart is in the backfield. Had it for just a second, but then it came out on contact.
Good anticipation that time by the defender. He gets to the receiver just as the football is arriving, and he makes a beautiful hit to knock the football loose.
Third down and 5.
Olsen's got it on a pass, had some heat on it. That's his first reception today.
Well, these tight ends in the NFL now, they make the catches down the field. They're fast. They can do it all. And everybody is looking for that all-in-one. A guy that can block at the line of scrimmage, who can catch the football well, and has the speed to make it happen once he catches it. If you want to run the football with success, you're going to have plays like this where they pick up very little yardage. Don't listen to the fans. Keep running it, and it'll work.
Dropping back 3. The defense.
You've made it all the way to the wild card round. Remember, the playoffs are single elimination.
I just remember her tan legs standing on the side of the road. Honda with the hood up, covered in smoke, her thumb in the air, with somewhere to go in a hurry. She didn't say a thing, she just jumped inside, stuck it to my chest and told me to drive. I was scared, but she was beautiful, like a movie. She kept looking back like something was coming, said we ain't slowing down, ain't stopping for nothing. My truck was shaking, my blood was pumping, but she was laughing. I about hit the brakes when we came around the corner, a mile of blue lights, aiming the hornet. Whatever she had is what they wanted. It's all a little fuzzy after that. All I remember is sirens, blue lights flashing and driving, dirt lane passing and flying, tearing through the red lights, blowing through the stop signs. All I remember is sirens, ringing from the firing, one curve away from dying. Yeah, all I remember is sirens. I knew she could tell, cause she leaned across my lap and buckled my belt and kissed me on the cheek, said thanks for the help. Hold on, boy. Well, she yanked the wheel and I held my breath. We flipped so many times we should have been dead, and that's all I got. And I just woke up here and that's it. All I remember is sirens, blue lights flashing and driving, dirt lane passing and flying, staring through the red lights, going through the stop sign. All I remember is sirens, blue lights flashing and smiling, one curve away from dying. All I remember is sirens. Sirens. And her blue eyes flash. And those long legs standing on the side of the road. Her Honda with the hood up covered in smoke. Her thumb in the air, somewhere to go in a hurry. There's nobody who can set me right. I've been sent the palace down in broken light. I wanna know who you told to the one laying on the floor, frozen to the core. I wanna know who you told to somebody anymore, nobody Oh my, I'm a trying with it appetite. Pushing people to the ground and running round the halls.
This is it. Who's coming away with the Lombardi in Super Bowl 50?
I know who you told to the one laying on the floor, frozen to the core. I know who you told to somebody anymore, nobody around the saw a little thing I didn't like, you tried to hide. I've been creeping around, I saw a little thing I didn't like, you tried to hide from me. I wanna know who you told to somebody
Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. The time for talk is over as we are just mere moments away from the Super Bowl. Two teams now have a chance best. It's the Broncos going up against the Panthers. Now let's head down to Jim Nantz and Phil Simms for today's matchup.
Sanders is back deep for the return. He's got one return touchdown this season. And Graham Gano looks set now to kick it away.
Let's go. Let's go.
Handoff to Jonathan Stewart. The defender downs him as he's already on the ground. That makes it official. I know they want to come out and establish the run, but boy, this defense right now is not bending.
They're doing a good job so far, the defense, but on the offensive side, stay patient, keep pounding that football, and hopefully you can wear this defense down as the game goes along.
Olsen's usually a tight end, but he's in the backfield this time. The Panthers take it from the 23, where it gets to him for the sack. The Broncos defense making a statement early with a sack.
Yeah, you always want to hit the quarterback early, get some self-doubt into the quarterback, but also give the offensive lineman some self-doubt going like, man, this might be a long day. I think it will be.
The Broncos lined up in the nickel.
Wants to go deep.
And it's knocked down.
The Panthers don't have a lot of options on 3rd and long situations. The pass goes incomplete, and the defense did a good job of staying back there and not giving up the deep throw.
Sanders is going to look for space now. And a run back of about 7. At quarterback, one of the most dominant players to ever play the position, and he's been in the league since 1998, Peyton Manning. The Panthers weren't able to get anything out of their last drive and were forced to punt as they take the field here. Do you think they are going to vary their approach, Phil?
Well, I hope so. I think they will. They got a lot of information out there in that short drive, Jim, and you do that by showing different formations and plays. You saw how the defense reacted to it. Now you counter-react and see if you can get some positive plays.
I'm sure they're tired of being in the 3-and-out business.
It's a bad business to be in. I know. I get in a lot of bad businesses.
Now 1st and 10. Stewart's handed the football. Ward that time in on the tackle.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
The Panthers take it from the 43. Tolbert's got it on a pass that had some heat.
Arm strength is a nice thing to have when the window of opportunity is very small. Quarterbacks with strong arms can still fire it in there. Nice throw right on target by the QB.
1st and 10. Out of the eye. It's Tolbert.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
Dixon's a tight end, but lined up in the backfield for this play. 2nd and 6. And now here's the toss. One quarter complete, and we'll take a break as you're watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's been all about the defenses today as we welcome you back to the action. On the way, 3rd down. And the second quarter is underway with this snap. Olsen's going to pull in the bullet pass. That's another reception. Give him 2.
This tight end's very talented. He's a good run blocker and also a good receiver. Makes a nice catch on that throw.
Let's see what they do on 1st down following that huge play. Stewart's marked down at the 19.
Nice job that time by the defense. They were ready for the run. Nowhere for the running back to go, and they stopped him for a short gain.
Second down and 8. Jonathan Stewart with the football. He's averaged about 2 yards a carry on the day.
Good job by the defensive line standing in there and fighting, and they hold the running back to a short gain.
Let's go. 3rd down and 7. My goodness, what a hit. And the ball falls incomplete.
Benjamin's really hit hard that time. And I know the football hit his hands, but when a defender times it perfectly like that, with that much power and speed going into that receiver, you are going to let that football go. That's human nature. Really good job by the defensive player.
And the kick is good for 3. That field goal narrows the gap here in the early. The Panthers are getting their offense geared up here. It's going to be interesting to see, Phil, how they react, because I know there was a letdown the last time they had it. They kept the ball for a long time. They picked up a whole ton of yardage, but ended up with only a field goal. So let's see how they'll react now.
Jim, I think you're right. I think they were disappointed in the fact that they executed so many plays and ended up with a field goal. Let's see if they can come out and look for something a little more dynamic where they don't have to have those long drives. Look for big plays instead. Sometimes when you have a player with this kind of talent, you're willing to put up with a few drop passes because when he catches it, he has a chance of going all the way.
Failing to complete that one, so 2nd down here. Heaving it down the field. One-handed grab.
That is an impressive play, no doubt about it. And nowadays, from these receivers, we see one of these every single game. Hey, these guys are good.
It's 1st down as they head to the line. Here's the first snap after the big play. He takes it on the counter. And that's Jackson in on the stop.
This is one good tackling defense. They stay in good position at all times, and we saw it that time when they stopped the play for a short gain.
And it'll be 2nd down and 6 after the running play on 1st down. Let's go. Handoff to Jonathan Stewart. Tackle's made, and that'll move the chains. He's averaging about 3 yards a carry on the day.
You're running back in this league and you pick up 1st downs and you don't fumble the football, I promise you one thing, you're going to get more carries.
They're able to move the chains after that last run. That'll do it for the first half. We'll be sending you to Larry Ridley back in our studio. The Denver Broncos have won the Super Bowl.